Hey guys, Ray here. So I finally got Interstellar. Well, not finally. I actually had to dig into my, what's it called? The clips that I had captured to see when I actually got Interstellar, and it turns out I actually got Interstellar one day before Season 1 Reloaded. Which is kind of crazy, because for MW2 it kind of took me a little longer than that. Well, that's because the long shots were ass in there, but that's besides the point. I'm kind of just here to update you guys, telling you that I got Interstellar. I wanted to make this video back then, but I decided against it because MW3 really wasn't that good back then. Now it's still not that great. I would at least say Season 3 is doing it just a little better. MW2 was better. It was still shit. It was still shit, but it was better than MW3 at launch. Most of the challenges weren't that bad, honestly. They were pretty damn easy. It's just some of the challenges for some specific guns were absolutely horrid. I'm gonna do that same thing like I did for MW2. I'm not gonna talk about every single fucking weapon and which one was bad, which one was good, or well, I can do that. Just not talk about every fucking weapon, you know. For the ARs, I feel like they were all pretty good. Well, at launch, the Zva was pretty damn bad. It was one of the weakest weapons I think I've ever fucking used. The DG56, well, back then it was called the DG58. The DG56 was for sure the most busted back then. It would one burst everyone. It was insane. That was wild. I think my favorite one from the ARs was the MTZ 556. I actually really like that weapon, and unfortunately not many people use it. I think it's one of a really good one. I think the challenges that really annoyed me the most, well, back then at least, were tac stance kills and kills affected by tacticals. The tactical ones aren't bad, they're just tedious to do, I guess. And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like tac stance now. Back then, I did not like tac stance. It was a pretty bad mechanic back then. I don't know if they buffed it or not, but I kind of like tac stance now. Okay, this challenge was pretty bad. 15 long shot kills while mounted with a Holger. That I had to go to hardcore for that. I was not gonna sit there in core waiting for a damn someone to pass by and be like, yeah, no, I have a better weapon. I just went to hardcore for that shit. As bad or as easy as that sounds, 3 kills without dying, or like even 5 kills without dying, even with the magazine ones, it doesn't sound bad, believe me, it doesn't. But by God, when your teammates are really bad, it's really a fucking challenge. It's one of the worst ones you could possibly get with bad teammates. And I got bad teammates a majority of my fucking matches. It was horrible. Oh my God, it was living through hell, honestly. Not only that, but the PC players, I still don't understand how they think pairing them up with console players is even remotely fair, because it just doesn't make sense how they have all this advantage and still find a way to complain about dumb shit. It doesn't make sense to me. The DG, it doesn't help that the DG56 was not only broken, but it had the most easiest camo grind challenges there was. That was by far the easiest weapon to get mastery camos with everything on it. It was wild. Oh, and then the fucking FR556. It's a burst weapon also. Don't get me wrong, it's like the DG56. It was just completely watered down in my opinion. It did not feel as strong. It was kind of bad. I almost said SMGs up next, but I completely forgot that battle rifles were up next. Ooh, man, the BASB is for sure the greatest battle rifle there, bro. Everyone was running this. Everyone was running this, the MCW, and the Swarm. I mean, people still run the Swarm and the MCW, but I'm talking about battle rifles right now. BASB was for sure the best one. I don't remember if those camo challenges were easy. I would have to check right now. Yeah, they were pretty easy. The Sidewinder. God, good lord, help us all. That thing on launch was... It was like the UGR from Cold War, but probably 10 times worse. It was a horrible experience to play with. I don't know what they did in Season 2, but they actually made it good. That was actually my favorite battle rifle for a while in Season 2. And then now Season 3 Reloaded, I don't know what they did. They kind of reverted it back to ass. Jesus, that voice crack. They kind of reverted it back to ass, and I got used to it. It's not bad, but it was much better in Season 2. I don't know if it caught a nerf or not. And then the MTZ, I might as well talk about it since there was only 3 battle rifles at the time. MTZ was okay. It was just at least a fresh of breath air after the Sidewinder. Alright, SMG time. The Striker, I honestly thought that was my best SMG. Yes, better than the Swarm, I would say. Swarm shreds, but for some reason I like the Striker a lot more. There really wasn't a bad SMG, honestly. All of them could have been used and they all could have been really fucking good. I think maybe for me the Rival 9 was underpowered, mainly because the 30 rounds that it held wasn't enough for multiple kills. You had to have like the 40 round on it. Oh, that's right, the AMR9. I did not like that weapon. Everyone was running it. I don't know why. I don't know how that one got popular. I did not like the AMR9. That one's getting all of the aftermarket parts too. I don't know why. Why is that one getting all of them? Shotgun time. Lockwood. My god, everyone was running that one. The Haymaker was pretty good. Riveter, but everyone, they still run the Lockwood 680. I don't understand how everyone was like, oh, the shotguns aren't good in this game. They've never been good, not in these newer CODs. I don't understand how people think that the shotguns aren't busted when everyone's fucking running them. It doesn't make sense. Not only that, but we just recently got the models. Those are a shotgun. They're busted as fuck. How are these people saying that shotguns aren't busted? It makes no sense. LMG time. Man, the Pulemyot. I liked it, but now it's kind of ass. I think the one challenge that really aggravated me for these was the penetration kill challenges. It was horrible trying to go for those. I didn't like it at all. But then I found out that you can shoot through fences, and that would count as a penetration kill. I'm glad I figured that out. If there was one LMG I didn't like, not gonna lie, the Bruin. I kinda didn't really like the Bruin. I felt like all the other ones did better. For some reason, like, for LMGs, my aim for other weapons it's fine. It's okay. But then when I use LMGs, my aim just goes to shit. I don't know what happens. It just doesn't work. Especially with the Bruin. The Bruin, my aim is absolutely horrible when I switch to the Bruin. But besides my aim, I just didn't like the way how the Bruin felt. It was okay at least. Marksman rifles. All of these were fucking beautiful. KVD Enforcer, it took me a while to get used to it, but the MTZ Interceptor and the KVD Enforcer were practically the same gun. You just aim for the head, one shot, they died. That was it. It was pretty easy. MCW DM56, also pretty much the same gun. You just went through this class as 2 of the same gun, and that was it. That was pretty much practically what the marksman rifles were. My favorite marksman rifle, obviously the Enforcer. KVD Enforcer. It could have honestly have been the Enforcer or the Interceptor, but I would go with the Enforcer. Don't ask why. They're practically the same gun. And my least, well, I can't really say my least favorite weapon because they're practically the same one. They're practically the same damn thing, the MCW and the DM56. It's not that they were bad, it's just I preferred the other 2. Snipers. I might as well just talk about all of them since there's only 3 of them also. Like the shotguns. I didn't really need to say anything about the shotguns there though. Cat AMR. It was okay, honestly. I got used to it, but it was okay, I guess. It wasn't too bad. The thing that fucking killed it for me was the damn penetration kills. It was also like the LMGs. I hated that damn thing. Longbow's busted. Longbow's busted as fuck. This is the most busted. I would still say that's still the most busted sniper. This thing is a fucking monster. The ADS speed is so damn quick. You can shoot with it real quick for it being a bolt action sniper. It shoots damn quicker than the KVD inhibitor, I would say. No, that's over exaggerating, I would say. But talking about the KV inhibitor, I felt like everyone was running this one and it seemed broken, but when I picked it up, it was dog shit. I did not like this thing at all. It was hell to get gilded even. I don't even know if the challenges for that were okay or not, but it was horrible to use. Melees, or handguns I should say. I don't know why I went straight to melees. I feel like only the Wasp Stinger wasn't too good for base form. It had like no ammo, and the iron sights, to me at least, weren't really that good. I guess you could say the same thing for the tier on the iron sights, but I mean at least it killed in like one shot. But all the pistols here are pretty damn good. Again, except for the Stinger on base. But if you have a Kimbo on it, and you have what is it? The max ammo capacity, it becomes good. It actually does become good. My least favorite, I would say, again, Stinger. My favorite, everyone goes with Renetti. The Renetti is pretty good though. I might have to say the Renetti was pretty damn. It's still busted as fuck still. Yeah, especially with the aftermarket part. Everyone's still running that, even after the nerf, which is kind of crazy. Launchers, only launcher there at the time was the RGL. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people hate it. I kind of fucking loved it. This thing was actually good to run. I remember running on meat. Got a fucking bloodthirsty like the second the match started. That was insane. I think I'm gonna show you it right now actually. It should be playing right now. If I still have the footage of it. Alright, melees. There was only 2, I believe. There was only 2 melees, which was the gutter knife and the karambit. They both practically felt the same. They were practically the same weapon. It was just a reskinned gutter knife. Oh god, that fucking hurt. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Just wanted to update you guys on Interstellar so far. All the DLC weapons, I already have all those Interstellar. I'm practically just getting all the camo kill challenges, like get 100 kills using Gilded, get 200 with I almost said polyatomic. Get 200 kills Forge, 300 Priceless, 400 Interstellar. That's practically what I'm already doing. I'm waiting for Season 4, and that's pretty much it. I think, what, the Soul Render was the most busted melee. That's all I'm gonna talk about. It's just that one weapon. Dude, the Gladiator sucks. I don't know why people are using that. It's so bad. It doesn't make sense why it's so bad. But that's about it. As I've said, I just wanted to update you guys on my progress for Interstellar. I don't know. I felt like I wanted to. I should have been done a long time ago, but hey, that's what it is what it is, I guess. I hope you guys have enjoyed my rambling about Call of Duty. I will see you guys again in another video. Who knows what it's gonna be. Have a good one.